What is going on, and welcome back to JaxsonMedia. This video is going to be a little different from what I normally post. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, it'd be doing me a big favor and I would much appreciate it. And leave a comment at the end of the video. I'd love to hear your insights on things and your opinions on certain subjects. So let's get into it. I have been seeing a lot of comments lately asking the same question. If your bio says you want to unite people, why do your videos seem so political? That's a fair question. So today I want to take a break from the headlines and explain why I started this channel in the first place. Because I think some people misunderstood what I'm trying to do. When I say I want to unite people, I don't mean that everyone has to agree on every issue. That's just something that isn't going to happen. We're all going to have different opinions, different experiences, and different ideas on how to solve problems. That's what makes America, America. What I do think is that we have forgotten something important. We are all on the same ship. Whether you're a Republican, a Democrat, independent, or you just completely checked out of politics altogether. We're still raising our families in the same country. We're still paying the same bills. We're still hoping our kids and future generations inherit something better than what we have today. And that's why I started Jaxson Media. Not because I wanted another political channel, not because I wanted to tell people what to think, but because I wanted to bring awareness to issues that I believe deserve more attention. Some of these topics will make people uncomfortable. Some people will agree with me, others won't. And that's okay. My goal isn't to win every argument. It's to encourage people to ask questions and stay engaged. Over time, I've watched Republicans and Democrats fight over just about everything. Every election, we're told this side is the problem. Then 4 years later, we're told the other side is the problem. Meanwhile, I've come to feel that when there's an issue involving government power, spending, or national security, there are times when the leaders from both parties are able to work together much more quickly than they seem to on issues that directly affect everyday Americans. Now, whether you agree with that conclusion or not, I think it's worth paying attention to and discussing. Our country has enormous challenges: a growing national debt, questions about government spending, questions about accountability, questions about whether elected officials are keeping the promises they made to the people who voted for them. Those conversations shouldn't belong to just one political party. They belong to all of us. I'm not against the people on the left, and I'm not against the people on the right. I'm for the people trying to build the future for their families. The people who get up every morning and go to work, pay their taxes, and just want their government and politicians to listen. Because at the end of the day, we all have far more in common than social media would have us believe. I don't pretend to have all the answers. Honestly, I'm trying to still figure out what uniting people looks like. But maybe, just maybe, it starts with conversations like this. Maybe it starts by creating a place where people can disagree without hating each other, where people can ask questions without being attacked, where facts, opinions, and a respectable debate can exist together. And if by the grace of God this channel grows, I hope it becomes more than just me talking. I hope it becomes a community, a place where people from different backgrounds can share ideas, challenge each other respectfully, and remind ourselves that we are citizens first, not enemies. No hate, no blind loyalty to politicians, no worship of political parties, just people who care enough about this country to wake up and pay attention. America recently celebrated 250 years, and I'd like to think that we can make it to another 250. But that depends on us, not just our politicians, but us. If you made it this far, thank you. Now, whether you agree with me or disagree with me, I appreciate you being here, because conversation is always better than silence. And if we keep talking, maybe we can start finding more things that bring us together than drive us apart. So like I mentioned before, we are all on the same ship, sink or float. You don't have to agree with me. In fact, I hope you challenge me. if you think I'm wrong. But let's challenge ideas instead of each other, because when this video ends and we put down our phones, we're still all neighbors. We're still Americans. We're still on the same ship. And whether it sinks or floats, every one of us are going with it. We can argue how to steer it, but if it sinks, none of us get to say, oh, at least my side won. So tell me what you think. What does uniting America actually look like? I don't have all the answers. I'm trying to figure that out too. And if we can have that conversation respectfully, then maybe this channel is doing what I already hoped it would. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I would love to have a conversation, and please hit that subscribe button, because I would love for this channel to grow and actually become something bigger, because we are all we have. And if we want our country to succeed and thrive for another 250 years, for our kids and future generations, we are going to have to learn that we may not agree with everything that each other thinks or wants, but that's what a healthy debate helps solve. This left versus right thing, it's designed to keep us bickering with one another, keep us distracted from seeing what's actually going on. I find it odd that they can work together on things that don't benefit us Americans. When it comes to working together to actually accomplish things, to make things easier for us, to make our country better, they argue with each other all day long. But when it comes to, integrating our military with a foreign country, they agree on that one. But if it comes to healthcare or lowering taxes or upgrading infrastructure, anything that helps us as a nation or as citizens, they can't agree on. They can't agree on anything. And they want to keep us bickering with one another, to keep us distracted. It's time to wake up, to see the big picture of it all. Left versus right, Democrat, Republican, it's a sham. It's all a sham. I mean, look, Trump ran on no new wars, peace in the Middle East. And where are we at? We're in another stupid war. Oh, but they were a threat to the United States. They've been a threat for 40 years. We're at war with them right now. They're still not a threat. Us taxpayers, we've spent trillions of dollars over generations to become the strongest military on the planet. And they want to integrate our military with a foreign country that our tax dollars pay to support. This country has free healthcare and free schooling. We don't. I mean, make that make sense. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I love you. Peace.